Now, Bags and his crew are going to get some supplies from a island, which they didn't actually know is actually Dressrosa, which Hayori actually say that she is worried about Toku, but she actually won't meet everyone just yet because she say it was forbidden to ruse emotions at the start of the war. So she actually going to meet up with everyone later. And so everyone's actually relieved that Hayori is actually still alive, in which Momo actually is relieved of his sister is alive, which Zoro is actually the one who knew about it this whole time, which he actually thanked him for saving her, which Sanji is furious at that. But all in all, we saw Hatetsu actually told Zoro about the swords, since he's the bladesmith of Wano. We actually see him talking about the blade that cuts the sky, the Ami no Habakiri, and the sword Ima, which he's actually entrusts Ima to Zoro. So now we're actually going to see him train with the sword, in which he cuts the cliff with it. But all of a sudden, his arm had become thin as we see him bringing it back, in which it actually forced a large amount of Ryu, which hockey, in which it actually became quite willing, which Zoro actually claimed it as his, and which back at the village, with only 3 days till the raid, we actually seen Robin actually say that during her investigation, she just found out that the Beast Pirates only have 20,000 army, in which Orochi has 10,000. So that number is actually meant they only have 30,000, in which they only have 4,000, which is a large number at that. So at Port Atachi, we actually seen Frankie is building ships for the raid, but back at the prison mine, we saw Luffy practicing a new type of hockey with Grandpa Chill in the hill, and then the bamboo forest, we saw Zoro and Momo practicing with their swords. And with that being said, only 2 days until the raid begins, which we saw everyone has gathered more allies, in which we seen them saying that they will keep getting stronger, and that actually meant they're actually getting ready to get ready for the raid to set in only 1 day, in which they all actually counting on them to actually begin the battle, which everybody is actually prepared for the raid to begin, in which everyone is prepared for this final battle, which we've seen everyone saying goodbye to their loved ones, and we actually seen the battle actually getting ready to happen, which the swordsmith who built the Wano Ichimuchi and the Ima is actually, his name is actually Shimosuke Kosaburo, and he actually left the country illegally over 50 years, in which he actually became quite well, a very well blacksmith. And with that being said, their training has now done, in which their raid has now finally begun, and that actually meant Act 2 is finally over. Now we actually saw Bags actually getting supplies from Dressrosa, but we actually seen everyone is now beginning the raid, which means that Act 2 is now over, but Act 3 is going to be around the corner on the next chapter next weekend, very soon. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter and end of Act 2. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy Jordan here saying sign out. Laters.